How you guys doing? So I'm at a little county park, kind of off in the woods. This is that Z-Wear survival knife that I made. Figure I'd go over it. I'll go over the knife first, and then I'll go over the sheath. So the blade's about 6 inches long. I don't have huge hands, so the handle's kind of made for my hand. It's treated to 60 Rockwell by Peters. I wanted something that was going to be really tough. I think I probably would treat the next Z-Wear knife slightly harder. I wanted the handle to be really ergonomical. I also don't like the real square butts. This you can actually do a lot of work with. There's a area for a lanyard. I left some metal exposed as somewhat of a pummel, so if you gotta pummel something. What happened with the handle on this side, well, if you look on this side, they look different. This is some type of seed that's stabilized and impregnated with glow-in-the-dark resin. So it's not exactly made for hard use. So what I ended up doing was coating the stuff in epoxy resin that I use, and I got kind of a not smooth finish. So what I'm doing is right now I'm going to sand this down, and then I'm going to end up sanding it to 2000 grit. As you can see, I did some file work. On the interior and exterior of the handle. It also acts as jimping. I also did somewhat of a back swedge. This is about a 1/8 of an inch thick, and this will allow me the knife to be a little more stabby. No, that's a bad connotation. It's a full convex, and yeah, that's about that. Here's the knife. Cuts pretty good. I had the sheath commissioned from Grizzly Outdoors. I already dropped the thing and cracked it, but that's alright, no big deal. So I made a ferro rod, 6-inch ferro rod by 3/8. The handle's glow in the dark. All the paracord is glow in the dark. Kind of did that for a couple reasons, because my vision's getting a little fuzzy as I get older. The retention is super. I actually put some more paracord through here, and I have 2 titanium TIG welding rods bunched up there. I don't know if you can see it. So it's kind of like a backup. This is a CRTK. It's made for a paracord bracelet, but I'm using it on the knife. I have it so it's removable. It's a light. It's a compass, and then I stuffed it with dryer lint and beeswax. So I have fire starters, compass, light, knife, paracord, wire, ferro rod, and I think let me get that in there. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put a small clear plastic magnifying glass under here and super glue the case just with a dab of super glue to the sheath. So I'll actually have a little mini magnifying glass. So I'll probably go on in depth more with this later on in the video, do some actual usage and kind of show you the sheath more in depth. So there you go. Alright, well, I wouldn't normally chop, I'd baton with this knife, but just to kind of show you how it's weighted, this thing only weighs like 12 ounces, and that's because I machined the inside here, back here. You can see it in the other video. So the steel holds up really well to impact, and also holds a very fine edge for quite a long time. So I'm just going to chop this down real quick. I just want to kind of show you. can really pry with the edge. And again, I wouldn't chop, you know, in a normal situation, but so that's probably a 2-inch diameter tree. Here, I'll do a little. You know, you can really pry on it. Alright, well, I'm going to chop this down, make a little baton, and I'll baton one of these trees down. Alright, so this is probably probably about, I don't know, 2.5-inch diameter tree. This is all buckthorn, so no one gives a shit about this stuff. Well, it's pretty much cut off. There you go. Alright, this is probably a 1-inch diameter. It's getting kind of tight in here. Alright. That was a 1-inch. This is probably 1 3/4 or 2-inch maybe. See, fucking. Titanium pins. So still really sharp. I'll trying to think what else I could do. Alright. Out at the chicken coop. My friends started a little CSA farm with chickens and stuff, so this is some of that buckthorn, or my baton. I'm starting to thin out the edge right here as I start using it more. Feeling more comfortable with the quality of the steel and my grinds and stuff, so I'm slowly going to thin this out a little bit, but still. This is really kind of shit wood.